gonna go in tonight, try to kill this boar hog that's been giving us some problems. I'm about to go in and put out some feed. It's 4 or 5 hours before dark. I want to get in there early and put out some feed, get out of there, let my scent settle down. Gotta check that out. I got my corn on there. Look at there, got the camera strapped down. Y'all wanna know how to haul some stuff on one of these e-bikes, there you go. Alright, I made it down here. Hog sign all in here. He's tearing this up. I'll show you the corn and the feeder and all. We're set up for him. We're fixing to get ready and kill this hog tonight. Got a stand back up there. It's probably 125 yards. Got this feeder right here. It was kind of out of corn, but I shook it down a little bit so it would sling out. But we got our corn right here, just in a straight line. And hopefully he'll come in from the side or this side and be broadside. We'll have a good shot at him. I'm gonna get back out of here and let this scent die down out of here. All right, we're in here in the stand this evening, waiting on this boar. He's been coming in every night about 8:30. So we wanted to get in here a little before dark. It's starting to get pretty dark out there right now. Sun's gone down. We're gonna wait a little bit and see if we can kill this dude tonight. Y'all check this out. That's my view for the evening. Pretty nice scenery right there. Get to sit here and watch it get dark. All right, we got our gun set up. We got a window open. Y'all can see there's still a little bit of light out there. Kind of checked out the scope a little bit, and I think we're gonna go with white hot. We'll play with it a little bit more after it gets dark. Maybe some kind of animal or something come out we can look at. You can see the birds at 110 yards, no problem. So I know a hog ain't gonna be any issue. But we're gonna wait him out. Got the gun set up, zeroed in, 1.5 inch high at 100, so I don't think it's gonna be no problem picking him off at 110 yards. So we got our Cajun light. I got it on. That's what I'm gonna be using to get in and out with and all. But yeah, we're gonna wait and see what happens. This is our setup right here. You can see the green barrel down there, the feeder, and we put the corn out. Been pouring it on the ground just to the right of it, between it and that tree. So right down there, about 110 to 115 yards is where the hog should come out if he comes out tonight. If he don't come out tonight, we'll try him again tomorrow night. See if we can get this dude. He's been coming in about 8:30. A little bit cooler tonight, so we're hoping he comes in earlier. We're gonna get quiet and settle in. Just wanted to show y'all before it got dark what we're looking at, what we're dealing with. He's been coming out from the right side in there, so we'll see what he does here in a bit. So I'm gonna go through my pallets real quick. I call them pallets, my different colors. That's hard to identify right there. That one's better than I thought it would be. That's rainbow right there. It's not bad at all. All of them you can see good. It's just which one fits your eyes better, I guess. Aurora. Not crazy about that one. That's red hot right there. Okay. Jungle. That's medical. Ooh, I like that. That black hot is nice. I'll check that out. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. We're talking about a raccoon. Like, that's 110 yards right there, y'all. So hog comes in, absolutely no problem with a hog. Well, we worked pretty hard for this one. We had to hunt 2 afternoons. It wasn't even dark all the way yet. And he come in early, which is perfect. I get to go home and eat supper with Danielle tonight. Well, y'all check that out. Out of breath because I just walked in here, y'all. But it looks like he is toast. We're not sponsored by any rifles at this point, but this is the Ruger American Gen 2 in a 308 110 grain VMAX, Hornady VMAX, loaded by Federal, and the One Leaf MT1000 thermal. Their new thermal for this year. We had one of their night vision scopes last year. They sponsored us for some videos. Can't say enough about them taking a chance with us to make sure we get their stuff out there in some videos, and we've done that. We've had some good hunts with that scope already, still using it. But this thermal is just a whole nother level, y'all. And that's 110 yards to that feeder barrel. I think he's past it because we poured out corn well past it. So that hog is roughly 125 yards, and I mean, it lit him up. So, I'm gonna go through the pallets real quick so y'all can see. Of course, he's laying dead. I ain't had time to do all that with him alive, or didn't want to. But that is Glory Hot. I call it pallets. The different colors that you can use. That's Glory Hot, and you can see he would be bright red, an animal that big. That's White Hot. That's a good looking color right there. That is Sepia. Of course, in a grass patch, it would light them up. I mean, you can see the heat still on the trees. The sun's just went down, so all those trees still got a lot of, they're not ambient temp, they're warmer, so that's what the scope's picking up. That's Iron Bow. That is Rainbow. That right there is called Night. That right there is Aurora. I guess that's how you say that. That's Red Hot right there. That's another good color. Probably would want to use a green crosshair with that one. I actually like this white one on most everything. That's Jungle. That's Medical. I'm not real crazy about that one. That's Black Hot, which is what we was using. And I just put the crosshairs right through his front shoulders, and he is no longer with us. And I was zoomed in a little bit going through those different color options. So that's zoomed all the way out. That'd be 640 by 512 right there, resolution. Of course, if you go to zooming in, you're losing resolution every time you zoom in, or it's zooming in and you're just picking up the pixels in the screen. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but y'all can see you can zoom way in, but if you're a good enough shot and got a good rest, you really don't need to. It's just going to clutter up the screen no further than this is. So yeah, we got some good footage. All right, y'all, got the Cajun light lighting me up a little bit right here. Tell y'all what just went on. We just smoked that big hog. We've been after him 2 nights, stayed in here to after 10 o'clock last night. Come in here tonight, and there was other critters in the plot. Looked, and I seen him coming through the woods. I haven't even gotten a stand yet. I was just making sure I wasn't spooking a bunch of critters before I got up there. And here he come through the woods. Well, he come in too early. So he's down. We're gonna go hook the foiler up to him, get him drug out of here. We're going to eat supper with Miss Danielle. I want to thank One Leaf for sending us this MT1000. Yeah, pretty nice. Y'all look right here. Mr. Joel called. He said, is he big? Yeah, I'm gonna say he's big. Y'all check that rascal out. Big old boy. He ain't eating no more corn. That Cajun light laid him up. Look at there, y'all. Come right out of there. We got him recorded coming right out of there. He didn't make it much further. We're gonna hook a rope to him. We're gonna probably take him over to the looter and let him go swimming. I want to thank our sponsors. for tonight's show. One Leaf, AI. I also want to thank Cajun Lights for making our life a better life. My goal in today's video was to give y'all a viable option that's affordable, efficient, and effective in the One Leaf Mars MT1000. I'm really liking this scope. I'm not just saying that we're going to put this scope into our applications. That's what we try to do with any review videos we do, is take it and show y'all as close as possible whether it's going to work or whether it's not going to work for you. We're hunters, that's what we do, and it's going to really help us out with a hog population and problem that we have to be able to go in at night and be able to take out some of these hogs. I'm also going to be getting a discount code. It'll be 5% discount from One Leaf, so I'll be sure to drop the link and the discount code in the description of the video and in the comment section. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you hadn't already. Help us out with all that. Always appreciate the comments. We got room for improvement, so leave it in the comment section if you like or don't like something about the reviews or about our long videos. God's Country Hunting and Fishing, keeping it real.